I'm Janet, the plant-powered peddler, and I am going to make a Ruth Golder recipe. It's her zucchini cannellini. Cannelloni. Here it is. There's what it looks like. It looks so good, and I watched Nan make it, so I thought, okay, I've got to make it myself. So I've got almost everything ready here, and I'm just waiting for my gang to join me, and then we'll get started. There we go. So I am just having a blast doing Goldner's recipes. So yesterday I made the sushi rice. Jesse said that I had the sushi rice on to make today, but I ended up making that yesterday. It was delicious. For sushi rice, it's so simple. You just rice the cauliflower, and then you chop the vegetables and just sprinkle them on top. And here's a picture of it. But it's just delicious. Let's see, does she have a sauce? There's avocado diced and and then she just puts Bragg's liquid aminos, and I just use some rice vinegar and a little bit of Bragg's. So hi, Mona.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Mona, is it hot where you are?
No, no, it
Here I
isn't.
am.
It's
She's
getting
just
hot
across
here.
the puddle from me.
Oh,
So Elsa's here, and Mary, and Colleen, and well, Karen, you're right here. Oh, and Jennifer's here. Hi, Jennifer. Who's Zoom user?
oh,
Tell us who you are. Is that Robin?
mm-hmm.
Hey, Robin. Hi.
Yeah, let me fix that.
Oh, that's you. Okay. I am gonna point this down to the food because that's what's important. And this is the zucchini that I very carefully. I don't know if that's gonna tighten. I slid it through the mandolin blade, and I put my gloves on because knowing me, I would cut myself. And then I made this little mixture, and it's flax oil. Let me see if I can find water, Bragg's aminos. She puts salt in it, but I figure there's plenty with the diluted Bragg's aminos, fresh rosemary, and then I just coated the zucchini with it like that. And so it doesn't use much of it. And now I'm going to make the cauliflower mix. And so here's the cauliflower. I'm just going to pulse that a few times. I just used half a head of cauliflower. So she says, just get it a few times because I'm going to put other stuff in it. And then I'm going to add nutritional yeast and basil. I had this frozen, so I just used my frozen basil. And Williamson. It's Kathy Williamson from Colorado that does all the wonderful cooking. She's in Denver. Kathy doesn't sound right. Jennifer, you were just talking about her. I think you saw her in Rancho. At Rancho. She was her sous chef. Well, anyways, I'll think of it when I'm out walking.
No, her name is Kelly.
Kelly Williamson. And then garlic. Thanks, Jennifer. You're a lifesaver. And then there's a sprig of thyme in here and fresh thyme and rosemary from my garden. Just love being able to go out there and get stuff. And then I need half of this. I didn't want to cut this avocado till I was doing this because I don't want it to start turning brown prematurely. So you put half of it in this mixture and then half of it you put over top for a nice show. Look at that. Perfect. Oh. So I was telling Karen, I emailed all 25 of the lodgings that I'm going to be staying with in England and asked them about markets and asked them about, being able to get raw fruits and veggies. And they've been very helpful. Sweethearts. I think, even 5 years ago, I wouldn't have gotten such a nice reception. People are much more interested in healthy food these days. Okay, so process until combined. Let's see. Well, it's pretty well combined. Oh man, does that smell good? What do you think?
Looks delicious.
Looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? Okay, so now I'm going to put roll the strips with this stuff in it. Let's see. I need to be able to put it somewhere. Oh, boy, what is in that processor? How about something like this? Jessie, hey girl, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
I love it.
So
Love it.
tell me which recipe you're making.
This is zucchini cannellini on page 59.
Okay.
And I just mixed up the cauliflower mixture. Earlier, I stripped the zucchini, or I chopped them along the mandolin blade. And then I coated them with a little fluid that she gave me, which has the flax oil in it, and Bragg's, and rosemary. And now I'm going to put some in here and roll this guy up. I'll just do a bunch of them in a row here. And then roll them all and put them in the pan. And
Well,
then you make
I'm having my 9 ounces of raw cauliflower as my afternoon cruciferous.
and how do you eat it?
Raw,
But with what?
nothing.
Oh, okay.
I have had so much trouble getting the 24 ounces of cruciferous in that I don't add anything to it. Otherwise, I don't make the minimum,
Yeah, but it's 24 ounces of cruciferous and greens.
Well, the only greens that count are dark leafy greens like bok choy and arugula and kale and
Yeah,
spinach.
that you put in your smoothie.
Right, but they have
That counts.
but it has to add up to 24 ounces. So
Yeah.
we're getting 14 ounces in our smoothies, and the other 10 I have to get, in some other way.
Yeah, but I mean, the cruciferous veggies, they're pretty heavy. Doesn't take much to get.
Oh. Hi.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Oh, sounds like somebody's arrived. I thought maybe.
I think it's Mona.
Oh, okay.
So here's what's going on. Tomorrow there's an inspector coming.
Hey, Mona, mute your, hey, I can mute her, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Next Wednesday, April 2nd.
How do I do it?
Hour off and get transferred over.
Okay.
Will that work for you?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
So
she's coming back.
today, and I will be there.
I can't do it. Hi, Tracy.
Don't know.
Try to do it on this one.
Where he calls me.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be there when he's there
Okay.
There she is.
to the new panel, the old panel area.
Hey, I did it.
Oh, great. I see that.
That's the first time I've done that.
Janet, did you say that you had moved your Excalibur out of the house?
No, I put it in the back room.
Oh, in the bathroom. Okay.
Back, BACK.
Oh, back room. Okay.
Yeah.
How
And I
come?
was saying the garage is a fine place because it's, especially if it's attached, because then you can still get out to it to, you know, I changed the trays around for dehydration purposes, you know, to even out the drying.
Mhm.
I might turn them 90 degrees every few hours, that kind of thing. So it's not too far away and you still get a little bit of the fragrance. Oh, I just love the onion smell.
That's what I was going to ask was it a problem at all when it was closer, when it was more in the front of the house as far as the aromas from the dehydration?
It, you know, we only have 900 square feet, so it fills the whole house and I just love it.
Okay.
Yum. Makes me hungry.
So you didn't move it because it was a problem?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
I can't fit it in the kitchen.
Well, we are thinking about putting the dehydrator in the garage and we didn't know it, I mean, it's a just single car garage size. We didn't know if that would be a problem.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Like, what kind of a problem would it be?
Oh, I don't know, with odors or moisture or no windows that can be opened or,
I think, you know, if you don't like the smell of cooking stuff, then you might be bothered, but I think it smells wonderful.
okay.
Anybody does anybody have a dehydrator that they don't like the smell? You were saying that some people don't like it, but boy, I think it smells wonderful.
And I've heard other people say that too, so.
That's what I thought. Oh, that it's wonderful or that it smells awful.
So Richard has one more question about this. Is the
Yeah.
top of it hot enough that if one of our cats accidentally jumped on it, it would be a problem?
No,
Okay, because I had
No,
heard that
not-
it gets hot in some places and I didn't know where.
I think the kitty cats are smarter than us, and there's plenty of surface there. I think they'll know. I don't think they'd get hurt.
Okay,
It might get warm, but I don't think it's hot enough to burn
okay.
them.
Well, and you have the model that Lissa recommended?
Yep, the TS. I
Right.
could go look at it.
Oh, I've got the link and everything and we've been looking at it.
Yeah,
I don't know what it used to be price wise. I think it's about $290 these days.
yeah, somewhere around there. I might have paid 300 for it, but you know, I was within that ballpark. It's
Okay.
worth it. I've done so many things. You know, you can dry your herbs from the garden. You can, like I was saying, you can dry your fruit.
Oh, it even says, I looked at the manual, it says you can make yogurt.
Absolutely, and I have made yogurt in it. It's a great, it's, you know, it's the perfect temperature to let it sit and culture.
Right, because I know my oven's too hot.
Mm. Mhm. Yes. It's great
And
little
even the
machine.
Breville oven, although it says it will dehydrate, it's at a higher temperature than what Lissa is, wants us to use.
Yeah, well, and I've tried the Breville, and even if it is at a higher temperature, it takes longer.
Right.
So the caliber, you know, it's built to dehydrate. So
And what's the noise level like?
it's you can hear it. I mean, I don't, when I go to bed, it doesn't bother me because I've got it in the second bedroom, which is the other side of our little cabin here.
Yeah.
But, you know, again, it doesn't bother me at all. But I am not sensitive to that kind of thing. In fact, noise, I grew up in a home with 7 people. And so I actually sleep better if there's a little background noise.
Sort of like white noise.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So, oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
I'm really impressed with the sheer volume of food that so many people can eat. And my husband can also, but I just can't.
Well, my heart goes out to you, Jesse.
Well, I mean, I can always eat the wrong thing in the wrong
Oh.
quantities, but I mean, he's out in the kitchen fixing himself what will be a 2 or 3 pound salad. And
I saw what it
I'm
is,
having
so-
trouble. Yeah, I know. And I'm having trouble just getting down 9 or 10 ounces.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
But
What you're doing is harder than what
Richard says what I'm doing is harder than what he's doing, but because of the volume, I mean, yes, this is very plain, but I don't even
Mhm.
want to dip it in avocado. I mean,
Yeah.
that would be too much and kind of gross. This is
Definitely.
okay. So we just have 4 days left: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
what's gonna be your first cooked meal?
Well, I may just make soup and we'll have a smoothie in the morning and we'll do some soup and then we'll do a salad in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
what soup
hoping
is
that
it?
the soup will kind of give me a break. The volume won't be the same as what I'm doing now. And then it will be easier to have a salad in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
volume wise.
Which Jesse soup are you gonna make?
I think well, you'll laugh at this. I'm either going to make a very spicy cabbage salad, which that's kind of funny because, I've been eating a lot of red cabbage, although this will be a Savoy cabbage, or lentil soup.
I knew you were gonna say lentil. I just knew it. What's not to love? And I'm even doing this just for fun.
I know.
Recipes for the week. I just love what she eats. Okay, so now that's a whole tray full.
Beautiful.
It's gonna be my dinner. And what I'm gonna do is empty out the food processor. I'm just gonna do this last one here. And I'm gonna make the tomato mixture, and that goes on top with some avocado and red onion. Let me wash my hands. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Because yesterday I didn't use the mic. And sure enough, I was cutting out, and it's like, okay, maybe this mic is working.
Well, the
Because
sound is good.
Okay, good. Should have kept the processor down to clean the blade, but it's coming off. I love that method. Yeah, I still got some. I just finished the sushi rice for lunch today, and I made her beet salad. Oh God, that is so good. You haven't made any of the recipes. She has a beet salad in the book,
Yeah.
and oh man. And of course, she suggests adding some apple or carrot to it, and I put both in because they sweeten it up a little bit. I think I'm just gonna leave what's in there and add the tomatoes to it. Why not? Oh yeah, I gotta pull it down anyways to do the tomato mixture. Oh, I think it's not that big here. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens because I've been doing the buttered popcorn. I have flax in it, and I'm just doing a tablespoon of the chia and a tablespoon of the flax. Because my almonds are still so liquidy.
Yeah. That's a better way to start because the flax and chia can cause diarrhea.
Exactly. So I'm putting in 2 cups of tomatoes. And I thought I had glucamine like Dr. Goldner said, and it turned out that the stuff that I got, the ingredient list is so tiny. I haven't been able to read it. Look at how tiny that is.
Oh, wow.
So today I really stopped and I read it and I went, oh my gosh, this isn't even any L-glutamine. I don't know how I got the wrong thing. So I called up Amazon and they gave me a refund. Whoops. I just lost you guys.
We're here.
Okay. I don't know why my screen blanks out. It must be set to black out.
Oh, it's inactivity.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not
Right.
inactive. I'm on Zoom.
Mm.
So, all right. Oh, that's supposed to go on afterwards. Okay, so I put in 2 cups of tomatoes and a 3/4 cup of Roma tomatoes, and then 2 tablespoons of balsamic. I've got the mix in the fridge. I'm gonna grab. So this is the Azure balsamic, and it's only 2 grams of carbohydrate, which Dr. Goldner says if you can find balsamic with just 2 grams carbohydrate, you can have. So a couple tablespoons, although it is not raw. But I noticed she does a few things, like the Bragg's, that's soybean, so that's not raw.
Right. Yeah,
So-
she does make a few exceptions.
She does. She's
Well,
not a-
and she allows people to have coffee.
Yeah. 1 cup a day. I don't do it. Okay, so does she say process or pulse? Blend until well combined, okay? That looks pretty good. Oh, man. Everything smells so good. Have you noticed that, Jesse?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so I got a tomato mixture here and I'm just gonna pour that over top. Can you see? I'm too far away here.
Here we go.
So Saturday, there's a luncheon. There's 35 professionals coming. And so I'm gonna help cook for it. So the Mary Ann who's putting it on, she was asking us what we're gonna make today. And I said, well, after my Monday night Zoom, I'm gonna start cooking and I'm gonna make something every day. I'm gonna make cookies and muffins. She's gonna order Chipotle. So she
Oh, wow.
wants compliments to it, like desserts and salads. I figure out the last day I'll make a salad. Just make all kinds of stuff and bring it.
So are you going to do like corn muffins or something like
Yes.
that?
Yeah, I'll do the corn muffins with walnuts and raisins, like make them a little bit tastier for non-whole food people. But all the rest of I'll just use corn. What do I want to say? Not flour, cornmeal.
Right, right.
Yeah. So that's a lot of tomato. Maybe I shouldn't put all that on there.
Well, I think it's going to taste great.
I think so too. And then I'm supposed to sprinkle some
Red onion.
onion on there.
Right. Yep.
And some avocado. So when I'm in England, I'll be 8 hours or 9 hours later.
I
So
know.
I'm not going to be able to be here. Heck, I couldn't even do it when I was at Death Valley. We had to drive over 60 miles a day to get into the park. Well, there was no way. We never got back by 4.
Right.
By the time we would hike and walk and do the visitor center, and there was just no way, I realized. Except for my birthday, where everybody was doing other things, and I just said, I'm going to stay here and do my group. That was pretty cool. I'm really glad some of you came. All right, so put some avocado on there. I'd really like to work with Dr. Goldner. I've been writing her still, trying to get her to come onto my Zoom.
No,
Now I'm
So busy, I don't
suggesting,
know how she has time for anything.
I know, she doesn't.
Just-
She doesn't even have time to answer my email, poor kid. But she just got a New York license and she wants more.
I saw that. She's
Yeah,
holding up the sign.
yeah. All right. What do you think?
It looks good enough to eat.
Everybody grab a fork.
Mhm.
I better taste it. Whoa. Easy to, just grab a roll here. Or two. This is the best part. Here, I'll bring this up so you can see what I'm doing. And I can see you now. You can't quite see me, huh?
Mm,
There we go.
yeah.
Fork.
What is the dish called, Janet?
It's zucchini cannelloni.
Oh. Yeah. And it's from Dr. Goldner's cookbook.
Yes,
The Goodbye Lupus, Hello Delicious.
yes. There's the stuffing.
So these are all recipes that either she or people who have gone through her program have come up with that are completely compliant with the protocol and, give you the basics combined in different ways.
This is by Robin Lawley. Barely 2 months after my daughter was born, I had multiple strokes caused by a blood clotting disorder called APS and was diagnosed with lupus. The strokes caused post-stroke epilepsy. After several bad seizures and zero hope from the doctors, I decided to give Dr. Goldner a call. Dr. Goldner's protocol helped put my very aggressive lupus into remission and turn my very scary bloody clotting disorder APS from positive to negative on my blood reports. I completed Dr. Goldner's rapid recovery program in March of 2019. November 2019, my rheumatologist called to advise me my diet had been contributing to my health and I no longer had to take medication for my lupus and APS. I owe my life to Dr. Goldner. She helped me have the courage to take care of my own body and destiny. Thank you once again for getting rid of my lupus. Do her program before you suffer the damage. Isn't that remarkable?
Yep.
She causes miracles, just by having us get back to the simplicity of, natural whole food.
Well, it was nice in that instance to hear that the woman's doctor said your diet has helped you, because so many people that the protocol has helped have ended up saying that their doctors have said to them, well, your lab work looks completely good now, so it must have been a mistake in the past. You just never
Yep.
had the disease to begin with.
Yep.
I mean, boy.
You look great, Jessie.
Thank you.